Okay, welcome to our first post-game Swampcast here on Florida Field at the Swamp, which was, Robbie, I thought really alive tonight. It was almost surprised me a little bit how excited the fans were.
Yeah, the fans were excited to get the season going, get this title defense rolling, and it didn't matter who they were playing tonight. This was as energetic a crowd as you're going to see here for an opponent like this.
Could have been Buellholz, East Side, wouldn't have mattered. And it was
people just wanted to tailgate and have fun.
Exactly, and they had a good time, and plenty of highlights, of course. The Brandon James kickoff return, finally. I started looking back down the field.
Everybody did. Everyone in the press box went, no flags, which is like, I'm sure that was a relief to Brandon, who really wanted that one badly.
Yeah, had 3 of them called back already in his career. And then, of course, Tebow played really well. If there was a negative, well, first of all, it was a clock operator, didn't know what he was doing.
He was definitely in preseason form.
He was. But the negative may have been the Deontay Thompson drop, because that's what you want to see, is that bomb go to Deontay Thompson and have him make the play. And Meyer said after the game, he's got to make that play.
And the players before him have made the play.
Yep.
Lewis Murphy's made the play, Andre Caldwell. It was there. He didn't make the play. He's going to have to do it. And look what happened after he didn't make the play. Tebow went elsewhere.
Yeah.
Riley Cooper, Aaron Hernandez, and he was kind of shut out after that.
Yeah, he didn't get a pass on him, I think, all night, did he?
So that was one of the rare negative parts of the night, just that one little drop from Deontay.
And we got to see a lot of young kids play, which was kind of nice. Some guys we'd heard a lot about. We'd watched them a little bit of practice, not a whole lot of practice, obviously. But anybody stand out of the young guys to you? I mean, Mike Gillislee ran hard.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a real player for him, and he got in the game. And those tailbacks to me were very impressive. And Moody, the crowd was chanting Moody. Yeah. He ran hard and had some really good runs.
Well, the bottom line is that wasn't a very good team they played. It's not even a good Big South team. So Florida was able to do pretty much whatever they wanted to, which you would expect them to, and I think it worked out. You got a couple of injuries. Carl Johnson, it looks like they're hoping it's a bruise. And then Jelani Jenkins late in the game. In fact, he just limped by here. He was wearing a brace on his ankle, so that ankle came back to haunt him as well. But other than that, they stayed pretty healthy.
Yeah, and defensively, Pat, for those that call talk radio on Monday complaining about 323 yards, they didn't do anything. They played one basic defense basically and didn't do any stunning, no blitzing, played a bunch of guys, so don't worry about that.
Exactly. They knew what they were getting into here, and they got what they wanted to out of the game, which I think is all you want to do. Get guys out healthy and get it done. 62-3 was your final. All around college football, though, the craziness has started. Oklahoma loses. Georgia, Joe Cox didn't look very good today. They lost. Alabama's leading. We don't know what the final is
yet. That could be. Virginia Tech had the momentum the last we saw.
So, good thing is next week, early game, we'll be able to get home and watch a lot of football.
Gotta love it.
Troy comes to town, and they are coming off a loss.
Yeah, which was totally unexpected to me. I thought this was going to be a pretty competitive game, but I don't know now.
Yeah, well, this was a game to go, well, they upgrade the second week. It may not be that big an upgrade.
But like somebody was saying in the press box, they threw the high school schedule tonight. Now they moved to the junior college part of their schedule.
JUCOs. So we'll see how that works out. We'll be back to preview the game against Troy later next week, and then, of course, do the post-game Swampcast here from the Swamp. And then it's Tennessee time. Till next time, Pat Dooley, Robbie Andreu saying so long from the Sunshine State.